All right.
10,
Let's
9,
play.
8, 7,
Okay, I
6,
guess you'll be able to give the
5,
actual announcement.
4,
Yeah, whatever.
3,
What the fuck,
2,
man?
1.
What? What?
We're
Why?
starting
No.
with
I'm
a
a little
big
bit.
band, a marching band?
Oh, no, I get it. It's mad then.
Oh, it's Madden. Okay.
Why are they start? Oh wait, are they gonna actually include a big band mode for Madden?
I doubt it.
But don't you see, Jova? It's like Project saying, Madden is the greatest RPG ever made.
Jova, this
True.
isn't EA. Jova, this isn't EA music.
Yeah, you're right, Dwibs. That would be too innovative for them. What was I thinking?
It's Jova. It's the Patriots. We have to hate it on by default.
The Patriots.
The Patriots are here. Worst conference ever.
Let's call Raiden. He can help us.
I still can't believe a bunch of cheaters won the Super Bowl.
What?
The
Yeah.
Patriots.
Game engine footage.
Oh,
That's a football
I think this is season 2 of.
Journey, yeah.
The journey.
Nah, it's
No, it's football.
nah, it's
Oh.
still pretty
Football.
American to me. Nah, it's
No, it's mad. Oh, so we're putting a story mode in Madden now.
Really?
So is this going to be a thing for all of EA Sports' games now?
Well, I guess it's the best thing they can think of with innovation.
I guess
Sorry.
So, Jova, you're gonna record that, I guess, since it's more your league territory thing.
I don't know. Depends on if someone ends up getting that game in my house.
Deji, not for nothing, but could you mute your iPhone?
Oh my god. Sorry.
Sorry. Why does Madden have deep lore?
So yeah, this is pretty much the Journey Madden edition.
I'm fine
Long
with it.
shot.
Oh, there you go. Long shot.
Yeah, is this gonna? I guess FIFA 17. I guess the Journey was enough of a financial success for them to start putting this kind of stuff in
I
their
can
games.
understand. I can
And
understand.
now, ladies and gentlemen, the soon-to-be former head of EA.
Oh my
Andrew
god, he
Wilton.
eats Satan himself all over again.
Don't worry, Theo. This is his last time.
It's his last one. After this, he's going to Liverpool.
That's when remember, Dreams. When
Wow,
a beast,
no clap.
When a beast is injured, that's when it's most dangerous.
Well, Jova, most of the people in here are probably journalists, considering.
And considering, yay, these journalists are probably got paid in order to be here.
I love how there's like no clap.
Yeah.
Well, this is not. At least, if I hope this doesn't end like one a couple of years ago, where they gassed everyone in the room to death.
What the hell?
That's
That was
dark.
really
That's what it
Yeah.
looks like.
Oh, so basically we're gonna have in the meantime,
Battlefront 2.
yeah, Battlefront 2 with a couple of players, I guess some YouTubers. hmm So a lot of demos for people who are actually free.
But I thought for the players was the European Sony PlayStation tagline.
You plagiarizing bastard.
And of course, in true EA fashion, this content will flop spectacularly, and we will fire the studio because of it.
Everyone's phone is going off.
I don't have any phones, so there you go.
Maybe it's a sign.
Yeah, we should all be doing something else.
Wow, so it's official. EA have themselves realized how tired they are with their sports games and are realizing, hey, we need
Okay,
to actually include
Jova,
something
we
new
get
in them.
it. You hate EA. Can we try to watch this, please?
No, I'm actually commenting on what he's talking about though,
Yeah,
with the innovation.
It was.
There, Pedro. Don't be so defensive.
I'm not defensive. I'm just tired of hearing you talk about how much you hate EA.
Yeah,
It
but it's
wasn't,
actually on
Pedro,
topic,
come
and I
on.
wasn't really talking about how much I hate EA. You're overblowing it.
Anywho.
So,
Ladies, you're both
all right,
beautiful.
new trailers.
Well, objectively, that means that EA is evil objectively because he's turning us against each other. So,
God, Tio just found it out.
hmm.
Sure, why not?
I love how only one guy said yeah. He was like, yeah, well, thank you.
He's
I
not
love-
wrong.
I love moments like that, though. To be fair.
This
That's
is already
awkward.
commentary gold.
Although again, I don't think they will manage to triumph with the unraveled guy with the sweaty hands from 2 years ago.
All right. Yeah. The beauty of having stuff on watching videos on my phone now is that I don't have to leave.
Sure.
I have to leave the room or anything, so I know that I haven't missed much.
Okay.
Oh my god, the conference is going to go on 3 days.
That's the secret of EA now. They're gonna trap you here forever and watch their stuff.
So that's why they spread out all the other conferences.
Yeah, that's why they gassed those journalists a few years ago.
The guy's like, yeah, I have to go. You will go down with me.
Yeah, besides, doesn't matter if I fuck up. I'm leaving anyway.
Who are you?
Battlefield
1.
I'm still surprised we're still supporting it instead of moving on to the next edition, because the DLC that they made with the French army was a while ago, actually.
How did Battlefield 1 do when it came out?
Fine. It was fine because it was refreshing due to the World War One setting.
And also they're spacing out Battlefield games now.
Okay. Let's see.
Alright.
What the fuck?
A cartoon.
Oh, I forgot because it was here last year. YouTube pandering.
So what is the new
Yeah,
one
this thing was also there last year. I forgot.
Oh, so it's again the same thing, just YouTubers playing Battlefield.
But this thing was last year. This thing was at the very end.
I could go to YouTube if I wanted to see that.
But Pedro, they want to
Also
advertise
good,
their thingy.
They're what?
What am I
Oh
watching?
my
They want to
god! Oh
advertise
my
LP
god! Oh my god! Now I know what this reminds me of. This reminds me of the Gem and the Holograms movie where they shoehorned in YouTube.
I don't know, Joe. I mean, at least these.
Check out all these YouTubers that I don't know who they are
At
even.
least these.
Oh my god! It is like the Gem and the Holograms
Hey,
movie.
Joe.
Ooh la la 97.
Let's
Voodoo
give this.
operator.
Let's give this one.
Millennials.
Let's give this one credit. At least there's a purpose to these clips.
Well, there was a purpose in the movie.
It's not
It was
just-
a stupid purpose.
It's not so much that, it's more so the fact that I don't know any of these YouTubers. Mr. Falls. Who the hell is Mr. Falls?
And even still, it's not so much them showing us
Jack
the game
Frags.
properly as, oh god. It's
But
not so much
black.
showing us the game so much as it is just us looking through herky jerk shaky cam and yeah, again, this is literally
And Men is angry about all this too.
Again,
Here's the
thing. Here's
we
the
don't
thing.
come
Also,
to E3
Jova.
to watch YouTube videos.
Oh, yep, Men
Not
is
the-
angry about this.
Not just that. Yes, man is angry
Mute,
about
please, Shirai.
about Battlefield 1.
Yeah. I mean, again, look, YouTube videos are fine and all, but that's not what I come to E3 for. That's the problem.
I mean, if you want to
I
mention
mean,
the
at
fact that
least,
you're having
hold
a
on,
good
let you finish.
If you want to mention that you have a good relationship with YouTube, that's fine.
But do what you did last time and save it for after the show.
July prize the Tahur.
Yeah, don't
Please, it's a French DLC, but didn't they already released?
just whatever you do, don't do what Microsoft did with Sea of
In the
Thieves.
name
Battlefield
of
1 in
Star.
the name of
Oh,
the Tsar.
Yeah.
That's it's probably gonna be about the Russian Revolution or the Russian front.
Interesting.
Whoa. Yeah, Russian army. It's okay because with this you get all the major factions in World War One, so everyone is balanced out with this.
So is Battlefield 2 going to be about World War 2?
Maybe, who knows at this point?
Or they call it Battlefield 5? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people that care about Battlefield, so
Well, no, again, Dweebs, honestly, considering the vast majority of Battlefield I didn't care, this one seemed to be more accessible and more interesting with what they tried to do. So I commend that it's an interesting game, at least.
Yeah. Dice. Well, from what I hear, Dice did a fine
Besides,
job.
I'm not totally BS because the fact that the Italian faction plays a major role in the story.
That'd be like if the next season of the Journey focused on a Welsh guy. I'm pretty sure Shiri wouldn't be biased for that.
I will
Well,
say though.
well, thanks to you, Dweebs, the season 1 focused almost entirely on a Welsh team. Anyway, there is no
Yeah,
Justin
that was a
Gamongsman,
wonderful
Nicholas
title.
Sek, last Tsar of Russia.
It is a bit
For
weird.
those who don't know, might as
Oh.
well giving a bit of history, considering it's inherent to this. Russia stayed in World War One very briefly because after like 1 year or something, 1 or 2 years, or no, actually it was a couple of years, but before the war ended, Russia had the internal revolution from Lenin and his Communist Party, the rise of the Communist
and the
Party.
royal family got massacred.
Yeah, and somehow Don Blue thought it was a good idea to Disneyfy that. But
Yeah.
moving on.
Is this supposed to be Medal of Honor or still?
No,
Listening to
it's
horrible
still Battlefield 1.
listening to horrible histories was such a good thing.
Battlefield 1 in the name of the Tsar.
Why would you talk about it then show the trailer later?
Well, remember, this is just the trailer for the DLC itself. The guy said also what comes with it, like 6 maps and everything.
Why does this guy look like he's half asleep?
Patrick Söderlund.
Well, you have to remember
Jet
that you have to remember that a lot of times developers tend to have some. It's kind of like that guy last year who looked like he was about to burst into tears.
Yeah, I know that, but this guy looks almost as tired as he though.
Maybe
He
'cause
has
he's
some
jet
eye
lagged.
bags.
He does have eye bags, but he knows eye bags beat the crap out of
I said
his.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they do.
I agree. So
accessible to
Maybe-
players and viewers, but wait.
Maybe. Well, look at that. Look at this.
Basically,
Break
Joe, for the
two.
people watching the YouTube videos.
Don't worry, Liz. We probably will be able
FIFA.
to.
Steel Thief, okay.
Don't worry, Liz. We probably will soon be able to see in the Sony conference. Probably, if we could check on his eye bags.
All right, could you excuse me for a minute, guys? I need to order me tea.
Go ahead.
This guy was an unknown. Now he's a worldwide star. And he'll be competing with the best of
He is.
I guess.
Okay.
To be fair, we ourselves are not very interested into this kind of thing, so we don't know how the panorama is, technically what are the people involved, and who's the top dog in these things.
Again, though, isn't this kind of a weird thing to bring up during E3 if this doesn't
Well,
correlate to a game?
These alone,
E3 is for let's be real. It's for business purposes.
well, Jova, okay. This alone would be fine if it was a bit more contained. Just say that you have a great influence on YouTube and you'll be thankful for the feedback you got, mentions a couple of names, and that's it, which is pretty much what this guy is doing. It was
Okay,
what
yeah.
they did before with that montage and everything. It was awkward.
All right, I agree with that.
There we go, Madden and FIFA. Oh, that's the trailer of what we just talked about.
First time.
Sexual references.
I want to beat them just like they want to beat me. I just don't understand how people think I'm the underdog.
Yeah, sorry, I'll take Evo over these things every day.
Hey, at least the people competing in this make a lot of money.
And to give an idea, one of the top champions at Evo is a fucking furry.
The Pokken guy, right?
The guy, no, I don't know what he's called, like, but he's the guy with that weird hat with blue ears or something.
Dude, there was a guy who won Evo at Pokken as Brixen just so there can be Brixen hentai.
Okay. I will
He
give
said
it.
that.
Okay, I'll give him this though. I do like how video games are actually kind of a sport, so supporting them, that's good and all.
No, yeah, the esports is fine. The thing is fine, even when it comes to things that people may find garbage like MOBAs and everything. It's just their own thing. So it also gives an opportunity to people who are not, physically built to still be good in something sport related that is not necessarily again physical.
Hey.
All right. Oh, FIFA.
Journey?
Why was the
It is the
PlayStation
journey.
logo there though? It's not PlayStation exclusive.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's because they're promoting the PS4 version more.
I
Probably.
guess.
FIFA partnership, maybe?
Is this gonna be the journey too?
Think so.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Not right. This music.
You know what's sad? EA Sports will probably make much better use of the Frostbite engine than BioWare with Andromeda.
To be fair, they went for a lot of crap.
They did?
Yeah, the guys who made Andromeda. Yeah, there's a development story I can link you that Kotaku reported on a few days ago.
Mm.
Play your team style. And experience the most dramatic moments.
That
Clearly.
reminds me. Like, do we know if BioWare is working on something else as well, or are they taking?
Honestly, I don't
From
know.
what we know, they seem to be working on something, but we don't know all the
I
details.
heard that they're making a new IP.
And remember what EA said last year, that all of its teams are currently working each one separately on a new Star Wars game. So BioWare is working on a Star Wars game. We just don't know.
That's the Old Republic.
Not the Republic 2. Confirmed.
Actually, there's already is a Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Fine, free.
What the fuck?
And that was all we saw about soccer game, I guess. Well done again.
Did they say anything about?
Oh, I guess these two guys are the commentators.
No. I think maybe they're the American ones, but I don't know.
What the fuck?
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews?
What is Terry Crews doing
What
here?
are you doing
Okay,
here?
okay.
Go back and go back
here to
recording your
promote
Doomfist line. You do not belong here.
Terry Crews.
Hey,
Oh my god,
don't
something
care.
actually good.
It's Terry Crews.
Men in Blazers?
Dibs, is this a British thing?
I don't really know who these are.
What?
I've heard of Michael Davis before. He's the British. I don't know if it's the same Michael Davis, but he's the British guy who helped take Who Wants to Be a Millionaire to the US.
What is even going on?
Wasn't this our reaction at last year's EA conference?
Yeah, only
Yeah, but
back
last
then
year
it was
it
because
was
we were
Mourinho.
excited. Now it's... I don't
I'm
know
just
what to feel.
confused.
We've seen more talk about... Oh,
Oh, I get it. It's the usual stick. Look at this game. This one is totally different because it has new things.
And you will buy it regardless of what we say.
Yeah, the brand new features include the 3 new teams in the Premier League.
and we also
we
made a
managed
special...
We managed to improve very slightly our crowd.
But we made a special version for the Nintendo Switch. So now you can't blame it if it doesn't look ultra super high def.
So basically,
mocap.
so I bet fans of Huddersfield, Brighton, and Newcastle are looking forward to this one, I guess.
Wait, Brighton is
side
being
note.
included?
Brighton got promoted to the Premier League.
Oh, okay.
Quick side note. I always wonder how it feels wearing those mocap outfits.
It probably feels like wearing a morph suit, you know, as a cosplayer.
They must be tight in order to register.
And yes,
your
Pedro
perfect
Cristiano
movements.
Ronaldo is the front cover guy this year.
Well, that's expected.
So what does this have to do with the game?
Well, no. Here, Jova, I guess we just showcased
I remember
how
back
the
in
game
my
was
day.
made.
I remember 10 years ago when FIFA 2007 still had Ronaldinho Gaucho as the cover man. Remember Ronaldinho Dubs?
Yeah. Oh, the journey.
Oh, the journey. Here we go.
All right, something
Hey,
good.
Alex.
Well, something good in
Alex Hunter.
60 million goals. Did these guys watch my playthrough?
Your playthrough is in canon.
guys on stage.
Yes, it is, goddammit.
Wow, my playthrough is canon now.
Yes.
I love what VDJF said.
Guys on stage,
wow,
British
what'd
humor
you
isn't
say?
so big in Los Angeles.
What'd
yes,
you say?
Well, she said, guys on stage, British humor isn't so big in Los Angeles.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, there's very few British people that manage to hook America, like Hugh Laurie, for example.
I guess I should be thankful that that it's not two wrestlers beating the crap out of each other instead. I don't know.
But at least that was entertaining, Pedro. Okay,
Well,
we're
let's
talking
see
about
then.
Justin too.
More surreal than anything else, but sure.
Also,
Alright,
let's
more-
go.
more-
British
more
humor
journey
doesn't go
stuff.
down a lot in the rest of the world.
Hang on, more
honestly.
journey
Transfer
stuff.
news, live cover. Who are you?
Can we please just hear what's next for
Oh, he's-
Hunter?
He's moving, apparently.
Like a Citadel Sport? Really? What?
Oh,
That's
apparently
right.
he's gonna do
So
top
Alex
foreign league,
Hunter,
apparently.
so Alex Hunter is famous in Italy.
I don't know.
So wait. Is he moving to another club country?
Let's see.
Swansea City, in my
I
case.
hope he comes to our team. Yes, Alex Hunter's a great player. Can we see Alex Hunter?
Wow, they actually got Ronaldo to say that.
Hunter is a phenomenal striker. He scored
I wonder
100 goals
I wonder how
last
much
season.
money they had to pay to all of these famous football people.
And YouTubers. So.
Here we are, game engine footage.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, Dwayne, you had another LP. Yeah.
hmm
Calling right now, the grandpa dies in the middle of season 2 or something,
The
and that's a
journey,
plot point.
Hunter.
I'm calling you, heard it here first.
Wait, and we didn't actually get to see Alex Hunter?
Well,
now we're going on to a cars?
we did.
Well, yeah, we just heard and saw that, but that wasn't really much of an answer.
Well, I guess the gist is, the big debate is whether Alex Hunter's going to stay at whatever club you're in, or if he's going to move to a club abroad.
Oh, can we actually
I guess that
see
helps to
if
widen
actually...
the. I guess that helps to widen the
Oh,
scope.
Need for Speed.
I think that might help to widen the scope because
for
that one.
Speed
Yeah,
Payback.
let's see if they actually do something
Yeah.
with it this
I
time.
agree with that, Dwibs, but I just hope that's not the whole point of
Well,
the
we'll
story.
see.
I
That one.
actually wonder why EA decided to focus specifically just on Need for Speed, despite the fact that both the reboot and the movie didn't perform that much well, you know.
I guess they
Instead
still
of
have some
trying to go
faith in it.
back on Burnout. Well, hey, at least unlike the other years,
And
there's
isn't-
not a car,
isn't-
there's not an actual car on stage, so
Isn't Need for Speed older than Burnout?
I don't know.
Wow, the new
actually,
Fast and Furious movie looks great.
I actually don't know, Dave. So I have to check.
Yeah, basically, yeah, but Burnout start. Sorry, not Burnout. Need for Speed started in like 1994, I think.
Yeah, around that.
Christ, 23 years of these games.
The Burnout series started in 2001, so you're right, Weaves. Whoa.
Oh look, it's Hammerhead.
An open
Where's
world.
Where's Cindy?
Oh yeah, it's like the most recent Need for Speed games. They're more open world and stuff.
Relics?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you take basically. They just said you take old cars and make them
And pimp them.
shiny.
It's like Pimp My Ride.
Or like,
well,
you know,
funnily enough,
a
there
lot
was
of
actually a
those
Pimp My
games.
Ride game.
Can we, yeah, I know. Can we get Zibit on stage now?
Gotta love how the C3 show's first actual Battle Game stuff was DLC. That's a nice first impression.
Well, they're actually showing new games now.
True.
Need for Speed Payback.
So this new speed is, yeah, so this new Need for Speed is called Payback.
Let's take a look, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, the graphics look gorgeous. I'll give it that.
This looks like Forza.
Well, Need for
okay,
Speed,
let's see
Need
what
for
this
Speed
one
games
does.
almost always look good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's the thing. That's the thing.
The problem
Joe,
is that they forced us to be online when it came to 2015 Z3.
Well, okay, Jova, that's the thing with me, at least for me. When it comes to these games like Need for Speed, the Gran Turismo, Forza, they kind of don't captivate me much because of how, you know, Realistic, but okay. Yeah, if I want a racing game, I want something more wackier, like Mario Kart.
It's funny because Need for
I don't
Speed,
blame you.
Need for Speed for a long time was always just a racing series, but now it's more open world.
So it's like GTA.
So it's Armageddon now.
It still has the.
Well, Need for Speed, if I recall it, has always also been about destroying other cars. It was kind of
And
like
running
Fast and
away from the
Furious in a
cops.
way. Damn it.
So GTA.
Oh,
Okay.
for fuck's.
Really?
So basically, this is the closest we'll get to a Fast and Furious game on consoles.
Pretty much.
We don't have a.
No, we already
Really?
had a Fast and Furious game.
Yeah, I
Modern
could have sworn
consoles.
we had a few.
Yeah, we did. Like a few years ago.
Take down the house enforcers.
So this is like that Cars video game where you had missions and could do boosts, and there was even a mission with a heist level.
the crew from Ubisoft.
Actually, I was talking about the Disney Cars game. But that too, yeah.
Was it the first movie or the second movie?
First movie.
Yeah?
PS2 game. There's a mission where you actually do a heist that involves crashing into each other, and the moment you get back to stolen gear.
What the fuck?
Crashing into each other, and it was also open world with cars.
Whoa.
Look at that slow-mo, guys.
It's like Speed Racer all over again.
Nah, at least
With
at least this
voice
one doesn't
acting
make.
and everything.
Actually, to be fair to you, at least this one doesn't make me want to gouge out my eyes.
Compared to what
But
now?
that was the
Speed,
charm.
Speed Racer movie.
Actually, Dwebs, I think he's talking about the
Oh,
cartoon.
of course, a strong, independent woman.
Wait, that's a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, give me a good angle to look at her or him.
Jova.
And they're dead.
Again, like Fast and Furious, they survive stuff they shouldn't.
Plenty of action stuff does that.
Yeah, that's there. Well, CinemaSins hates that kind of stuff.
Honestly, Dwebs, you shouldn't rely on CinemaSins for movie reviewing purposes.
Besides,
Yeah.
aren't they usually doing a lot of his sins in jest anyway?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
that
mean, like
was,
the whole
that's it.
their videos aren't made to critique. I mean, it's,
Well, that was worth one of the Ace Attorney gifts free.
I mean, yeah, it looks okay. It's just not my cup of tea personally. But as a game on its own, and for the conference purpose, it's fine.
It does its
Well-
job. It does its
well-
job.
For people who like, car mayhem, that sounds like it could be good.
Yeah, or like I said, Gran Turismo or Forza.
Yeah.
Edgy,
No,
What?
that's me.
Dweebs, Mute.
That's alright, I've done
EA
that. That's alright, I've done
originals.
now.
Oh, the indie series.
That's their indie initiative.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about Fee.
Please mention fee. Please mention fee.
Well, they must be. Remember, it's.
I
Hold
wonder
hold on.
is EA Originals kind of like their version of UbiArt? They have more low-budget games.
Yeah, kind of like there was another company that did that, but basically they are hiring indie studios and allowing them to do stuff, and they're just gonna be the publishers of them. That's why Unravel, for example, came to be.
How different the game felt. The mechanics and storytelling were really cool, and we both loved the emotional story. So I decided to contact.
Why the camera is constantly
Debatable,
moving
but
around
okay.
him?
When we met, we instantly realized we shared the same passion for games and how to bring new experiences to players. I also found out that he was building a new studio called Hazelight.
Okay,
Wait, Joseph. Who's this guy, Joseph?
the developer.
The creator of who? Like he's talking about.
Well, we're about to find out.
Has now turned into
He's Mary's wife.
Whatever. Moving on.
Yay, originals.
Starts off in prison.
Hazelight.
Let me guess. It turns out is, of
Makers
course,
of Brothers
Tales-
A Tale of Two Souls. Oh, it's
Oh.
Makers of Brothers A Tale of Two Sons.
Okay.
So they meet
Why,
in
have you
prison.
played that?
Quite the departure.
I know
from
about
that
it.
game. Basically, it's a Team Eco style kind of game.
So this is a survive in prison kind of game.
That guy looks like a cartoony version of Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, as I say, it looks like Wolverine.
Shawshank Redemption, the
A
game.
co-op adventure.
What if it's Prison Break? Yeah, it's kind of like Prison Break.
So
It
is this
reminds
how
me
they
of this
become...
World War II.
It's cooperation again.
Wait. So this is Prison Break. Is this how Captain Cold and Heatwave become supervillains?
It reminds me of it reminds me of this game I played on the PS2, where you're a prisoner of war in Japan and you have to escape.
Oh, split screen.
It's co-op.
So
Also,
wait,
I'm
is this
sorry for
supposed
the
to be
sorry
like
for the
a-
echo.
Wait,
but
hold
it's-
on. It's this like a reboot of Army? No, it cannot be Army of Two because they usually have an iconic armor and mask.
So is this a reboot of some series that I'm unaware of?
No,
I'm
maybe
pretty sure it's a new IP.
Yeah, what Pedro said.
And a lot of people seem to be saying something like it reminds them of a certain series. So
A Way Out.
A Way
Oh,
Out.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that those two are also brothers, because that was kind of the thing
Wow.
about
Yeah.
well, yeah, the title pretty much gave it away.
A Way Out.
Yeah, look,
I don't see how that.
There's Joseph.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Okay, let's hear about it. Oh, wait. So after he finished Brothers, so is this? So this is linked to a game called Brothers, apparently.
No, it's
It's
no.
by the same developers of Brothers.
That's it.
Well, I know, but he said after he finished Brothers. What's Brothers?
Brothers is the game he made before this one. Have you been paying attention?
No, he means what is the game about?
Yeah, that's what
It's
I'm
a team.
asking.
It's a Team Eco style game where you have to go. These two brothers have to cooperate to survive. It's an emotional Team Eco style of game.
Oh, maybe this is a sequel to that, since these two seem to be brothers.
I don't know, Joe.
More like
especially
spiritual
because,
successor.
yeah, especially considering Jova again. The game
This one goes for a more realistic style.
Not just that, Pedro. There's also licensing stuff. This one is published by EA. The first game wasn't.
It was an indie, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, even this one, I guess, can be considered indie because it's part of our program.
I don't sound like I'm talking in a castle right now, am I?
No,
You
no.
do sound a
No,
bit, but
it
it's
sounds
not
like you're
too
talking in
bad.
a cave.
Yeah.
The echo is there, but it's not that bad.
Hey.
Roy and Rogers. Oh, that's the reference, I guess.
Okay, this is the best thing they've shown so far. The free.
Remember your lines, dude.
You got an auto cue there, haven't you?
Gotta be queer key for the memes.
Oh my god! It's so okay. So is the Ace Trend always going to have that one announcer who has an issue? Hey guys,
Yeah, except
remember
there's more than
2015?
one.
Yeah, as I mentioned, Jova, the guy with the sweaty hands.
The guy with the sweaty hands. Now we got the guy who can't remember his lines.
Although, again, personally to me, nothing will trample Mr. Caffeine from Ubisoft.
Hey! Since Alicia Taylor isn't there, they'll probably bring her back.
Do we know who's
But then-
hosting in his? Do we know who's hosting in her place?
No, but we will see. But Deji, who will be asked to pitch a meme?
I can't believe.
Oh,
they actually-
gameplay
Oh,
demonstration.
all right.
Maybe all of EA's people are nervous because they're like the first conference of E3. No one likes to be first and no one likes to be last.
Unless you're Nintendo.
Oh, it's they're Swedish. The developers.
That's good.
So gameplay. Let's see it.
Let's take a
Alright.
look.
Co-op game. Okay. Oh, split screen co-op.
Yeah, it's split screen only.
It's so that both players can do the same thing.
You can have it either online.
That's
or
actually
local.
pretty interesting. I
Yeah,
like the
that's something
idea
that's
of two play. That's actually a pretty interesting idea. I like the idea of two players being able to do things completely separate from each
Yeah.
other.
Now, as
Yeah, that's all
usual,
well and good, but I hate this split screen nonsense.
Who on? Okay. I
My
quite
guess is
like
that there will be an option to be played on
Yeah,
your
yeah.
own and to switch between one and the other.
It is a
Kind of
cool
like in
idea,
GTA
though.
5.
I'd
this is
quite
one
like
thing I'm
to do
definitely
this.
hoping for.
Actually,
What
they just established earlier that it's co-op only. Even the Panther is saying it in the
Hold
chat.
on. But is it co-op online available? Hopefully.
Probably.
They just said earlier it's online or local.
Yeah.
This game here.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is
So there you go, sure. You can play co-op online,
online
so
and
no
local,
split
sorry.
screen.
Okay. Co-op only, I get, but having it being local only.
No.
No, they just said
no,
local
no.
and online.
And online, Jova.
Okay.
You're deliberately mishearing
We talk
stuff because
about-
it's EA, are you?
We talk about the announcers being tired, but I think Jova needs to wake
This,
up a little
this
bit
looks
too.
very cool if
So,
done
It
correctly.
does look cool.
So, I'm actually quite interested in doing this one, but who's going to do it with me?
I might. Like
Okay,
I
then.
said, it actually does look interesting.
And
It's
hey,
the
and
best
hey,
thing
me
we've
and-
seen
me
from
and
EA
Jova are
today
the-
so
Wow,
far.
Uncharted 4 looks awesome.
Hey, me and Jova are the Ruby and Sapphires, so
Yeah, Jova and Druids can do this.
yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, true.
Ow. Our way out of this conference. Actually, no, I'm kidding. Coming early 2018.
Yeah, that actually looks interesting.
Yeah, it did.
Now, here's just hoping that.
I know,
So-
me again.
So, systems announced?
Oh,
guess not. Did they announce beforehand what systems this was
No,
coming
not
to?
No, but I guess we were gonna tell either at the end of the conference or a bit after when we get announced 2 official journalists.
I mean, that sounds like the perfect kind of game I could play with my brother.
Nice.
I wonder if
Hey,
you could play it on the Switch. That seems
Yeah,
like the kind
yeah.
of game
In
you
fact,
could do
This
that.
definitely does seem.
In
like the
fact,
kind
I
of
might
game
just.
that
In
we
fact,
should-
I'm doing it right now. I'm calling recording dibs on that. Me and my brother would play that.
Okay, sure. I mean, you two are brothers.
Maybe
The power.
maybe
We're
me
gonna
and
show
Jova-
you the super special power of brotherhood.
Maybe
Nice.
me and I guess
Seed
I guess
for
if Pedro's doing it for Squirm with his brother, maybe
Okay,
maybe me and
okay,
Jova
well,
could do it for like another LP.
Can we plan this later?
And it's nothing going on anyway, Deji.
Actually, no,
Yeah.
we're talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Seeds.
Search for Extraordinary Experiences Division.
For you to define, to interact with, and share as you wish. Or virtual
Wait, EA is gonna create artificial intelligence?
Oh, no.
I don't want.
With the help of David Cage.
Okay, I've got to hear this.
It's Judgment Day.
I love
Seed
how
is
Rafe said.
Skynet.
I love how Rafe said, "Did not expect a game like this from EA." I hear you there. But hey, maybe they can turn things around here now.
Well, they're getting a new CEO
Well,
soon.
to me, Joe, they kind of started doing in recent years.
Well, I mean, for this particular.
Okay, and
free
Mass
conference.
Effect Andromeda was still a piece of shit, truly, but
But there are other
talking
games
specifically
that
about-
are all right.
I'm talking
Yeah.
specifically about the C3 conference. I know that EA has been turning around overall.
Madden
Oh,
NLF.
football.
they're showing their graphical
Mario.
potential.
Okay. So
now
no
we
bad.
can
Look
see
how
that we-
detailed our backside of the trousers
Yeah,
are.
we can see in
Okay.
great detail.
Look at
the
that
ass of
player.
the
Yes,
Okay,
look at that
okay.
Look
player
at the
ass.
sweat. Yeah,
Okay,
look at
okay.
the sweat.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
like you can't have video games without butts, though. That's the
Okay.
thing.
Okay. I just have this to ask: why do they show the graphics so much when we never really get to see them up close during the gameplay?
But
I
Jova,
just never
they
really
did
got
show
that.
them up close. They just showed their asses.
You don't you even have like an option to move the camera during, for example, replays?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So potentially you can move up close.
I get that.
Hashtag
It's just-
notice my directing.
So
Yes.
so basically, guys, would you want me to do a replay where I just show the player the goal scorer's butt?
I'll pass, thanks.
Hey, excuse me a second.
Wait, hold on. Shoot.
BioWare.
The IP.
Hold
Oh,
on.
from BioWare.
Oh, BioWare. Cool.
Yeah,
Let's see.
let's see what they're
Frostbite
doing now.
Engine.
Is
Well,
it
that's,
Star Wars?
well, it's the engine for all of EA's games now. So
Yeah, it's probably Star Wars, I think.
a new Star Wars game by BioWare after all these years.
Oh boy, don't tell me it's again. It's a reboot of Knights of the Old Republic.
What the? Okay, that reminds me of Titanfall, but it can't
Oh
possibly
no,
be
no,
that.
no, Joe. It reminds me a bit more of Fallout.
This doesn't look like Star Wars to me, but whatever.
No, it's called Anthem. Okay, it's a new IP.
Oh, a new IP.
Full
Okay.
gameplay reveal at the Xbox E3 briefing.
So we're gonna expect that at the Microsoft conference.
Okay.
Okay, I guess Microsoft paid that out because otherwise we should be seeing that here. But yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
who are you? Sean
Sean
O'Brien.
O'Brien.
Guess I was just a teaser for the Microsoft conference, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it looks.
Oh, that's right. They did say it was. They did say it was tied into the Scorpio project.
Not that it matters much because we know it's going to be multi-platform, but whatever.
Oh, come on, Pedro. I mean, they're really serious about the Scorpio project. Maybe they might actually stick to their.
Yeah. An EA
Chuva.
IP being Microsoft exclusive. I'll wait till I see it.
Actually, that
So,
was
what happened exactly?
We saw a teaser trailer for this game called Anthem, which is apparently tied into the Project Scorpio at Microsoft. So they basically teased it and said, "Full
It's the
game
new
will
IP
revealed
from
to
BioWare."
be shown at Microsoft D3 briefing."
Sure. Well, hey, at least we'll know where to find more information. At least this time.
So now we're back to sports again, but this time with basketball.
that knows, man. Connor Duggan.
Gameplay director.
Oh, LeBron James.
Wait, Katie.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Wasn't Space Jam 2 confirmed?
Yes,
Sadly,
Why?
LeBron
because me.
James.
because
It's
the
what
first
got
one
us
was so
bumped.
hilarious.
It's what got us bubsy.
Oh, so you have like a rewind feature or something?
Haven't they had that before?
Only
Oh.
for replays.
Replays, but it's a
Oh, wait a minute.
Gotta need that those matrix shots.
Haven't they done that sort of thing before with the camera?
I don't know. I don't really play much.
Me neither,
basketball
so I don't
games.
know.
Wait, did someone get punched?
I didn't like it.
That face though.
I'm still waiting for EA Sports to make that Space Jam game that we've been waiting for.
Yeah, why can't we have that from EA?
Because
Could you imagine Michael Jordan coming in to promote? Well, actually, LeBron James technically, since he's been in
considering
Space Jam
how
2, I
they're-
guess.
how very imposing themselves into the game industry. If a game will be made, will probably still be published by Warner Bros. Themselves.
Well, who knows? Maybe EA will.
It will
do
be
the
actually
video game-
nice comeback to an actual Looney Tunes game. Warner Bros. I'm missing those.
And carry all of your progress over to the full game.
Here we
Take a
go.
look at the one.
That beard.
All right, what did I miss?
and
basketball,
Not
right?
much.
Spain.
The NBA
Basically
Live.
stuff you can do with the
William
camera.
Dafoe basketball.
So more sports,
the one.
which has been lacking in this conference. So.
Okay, okay,
Wait,
okay, okay.
the Streets one or the League one?
Wait, oh my god, are they actually finally bringing back the Street series?
Oh my god.
Well, it says
Are they?
it just says the Streets one. For all
No,
I
hold on. Now I actually want to listen.
An authentic NBA experience where you dominate.
So you weren't listening before.
No, I was listening, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, very good, Robert.
So
At least for
basically they're
basketball,
having
they're bringing the street version.
So basically, they're having a Streets game in the main game.
So, are they actually going to allow it to play like NBA Street?
Oh my god, we're actually having shoes that change your stats.
Your height builds in both the streets
Yeah, my guess is Jover.
Hold on,
It's
let me
basically
listen.
between. Join the community with 5-on-5 pickup games at iconic real-world courts. Hit the dream.
That does sound like
That
street
never was.
basketball.
But this, I don't know why I think that John Cena's the one narrating this.
his name is John Cena.
Da, 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 da.
Memes.
NBA Live 18.
So basically, they're combining. It's a new Streets game inside.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
trying
that's
to-
the right
That's
approach
literally
to take.
what I. That's literally what I asked for.
Well, I guess this way they won't have to spend much money making an entirely new game.
Okay. One thing though, will the Street series actually play like NBA Street?
I don't know, Joe. What game have you? What sports game have you heard of having two completely different play styles?
Plenty of games.
Name.
Can you name any?
Sonic Adventure.
That's not a sports
That's not a
game.
sport game.
Name.
Oh, you wanted a sports game?
Yeah. Be right back.
And NBA 2002. Because you actually had the different
Use
play
it.
styles based off of how you wanted to actually do it with the different play modes.
And also, I guess technically, like sports games that feature different sports technically have different gameplay styles.
Don't tell me it's already over. I'm barely.
Yeah, I love how
Now
even
you
he.
have some passion, and the audience
Finale?
is just like,
Not just that. Not just that. I love how even he's admitting that Joseph's project is the only one worth giving a shit.
Wait, hold on. We're already going to the finale? Jeez.
Well,
And you,
no,
were,
remember.
and you were worried this was going to consume our day, Jova.
Actually,
Wait, hold on.
Actually, we haven't seen anything about Battlefront 2, so we may still have.
Okay, I hate to say it, but
UN woman.
I think
Oh, charity. Yay! Are you saying now you're talking about charity?
buy our games and we'll donate to charity.
Totally, we swear.
We can't. We still haven't figured out the change for $1, but I'm sure we'll figure out some percentage.
What the hell, guys?
It's a joke.
I know, it's still...
It's a meme, you deep. Please clap. Yeah, I don't want the pen to say. Please clap. For PS4. Oh, I get what you. I think I get what he means. If you donate to charity to these things, you can get promotion or discounts to Origin on PS4.
It's nice. Oh, hi, Plants vs. Zombies. We remember
And
you so well.
First Battlefront with so little content.
Oh, I swear to God.
Oh, here we go, Battlefront 2. Let's see.
Okay, if this is your finale, this better look good.
Oh, John Boyega?
John Boyega?
Oh, yeah,
it's the guy
tweet.
from
An offline story mode?
I remember this tweet.
The fans get
Because a lot of
full-on
people were
story.
disappointed by Battlefront 1, and even he was like,
Yeah, in fact, I remember from the interview. So if you don't know, Deji, not only the Battlefront 2 is getting a story mode, but it's actually canon with the new expanded universe for this new with the other episodes. So you actually have to give. Oh my god!
Wow, they really are evil.
Never mind. Battlefront 2 instead.
Dun, dun,
Ah,
dun,
there you
dun.
go, Dwibs. Definitive proof that
Here we
you're
go.
part of the Empire.
Who are you? And whatever seriousness the moment might have had has been completely lost. Congratulations, Janina.
Hello,
Oh, Janina.
Commander
Inferno
Aiden.
Squad.
Oh, I think she's the voice actress of the protagonist of the story mode.
Oh, okay. then.
Agonist.
For a moment there, I thought she was like an actress from episode 8 or something.
I'm also an advocate for in-depth cinema caliber story in games. That tweet from John
So because someone complained, you actually took action.
Hold on.
a big name complained.
When can we play a
Yes, especially episode 1.
We don't want to just relive the movies. We've watched them a million times. What we want to do is have a new and authentic, untold story.
Yeah,
but,
except
isn't
between
that
episode 6 and 7. If I recall, it's pretty much the foundation. Basically, from a small group, it set the foundation of. I forgot the New Order with the angsty, not Darth Vader.
Hey, Dwibs, this reminds me of the time when EA gassed their audience. This time they brought the Empire to force them to buy their games.
It's a shame Dweebs is BRB.
Buy our games
We
or
would
we
have
sentence you
enjoyed
to
this.
death.
Oh god, I hope Dwibs gets back before he misses this.
We loved the previous Battlefront of 2015.
Wow, they're actually acknowledging that Battlefront, well, the rebooted Battlefront sucks.
With more than 3
Yeah.
content of
Now, can we please have a different name so that we can differentiate this Battlefront 2 from
Well,
the
it's
Battlefront 2?
It's using Roman numbers instead of the serial one.
turn of skirmish. So I'm gonna be cuddling
More
up
heroes.
Yeah, the heroes are expanded from the prequels, basically from the
Space
entire
battles!
trilogy.
Thank you!
Yeah, from the entire, over the entire chapters. And you get the factions, the Empire, the Rebels, the droids, everyone.
Wait,
as well,
do we get a good single-player content?
all eras. But as we know,
So they're putting EA Access on PS4 now?
Wait, it wasn't already on there?
No, I just saw the video.
Also, Dwibs, remember
That
how EA
guy looks stoned.
Hey, Dwibs.
Hmm?
Remember how EA gassed their conference one time?
Hmm?
Now they brought in their forces from outer space, the Evil Republic, to force them to buy.
You know, the whole we made jokes about EA being the Empire, but this is just writing themselves.
Well, hey, it's like how Konami had on their Twitter, we are literally demons.
I still wonder what Disney saw in EA to sell to them the rights for the Star
Because
Wars games
BioWare,
IPs.
Mass Effect, that's pretty much it.
Eh? What the?
Isn't this the trailer we saw last year?
Should have been more.
After the release of Star Wars Battlefront 1, the community thought
Oh, here we go. Gameplay trailers demonstration.
been listening.
I'm really excited to let the game changers get their hands on the game.
This is going to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry? The clean UI look is going to stay.
There's still time to change something.
Pew pew.
I'm not gonna get excited about anything because the first Battlefront also looked like it was gonna be good and it didn't turn out that well. So.
Pedro,
Yeah.
Who knows?
remember,
Maybe they actually learn from their criticism.
No, actually, Pedro. Well, Pedro is right. Being cautious is the best approach.
Oh, no. I get that. What I mean is like, make sure to differentiate the first Battlefront because the first Battlefront was actually good. It was the first rebooted Battlefront that was bad.
Well, isn't that the one this one is supposed to be a sequel to?
Yes, it's just
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You'd
but
be
that
surprised
doesn't
how many
mean
people
it'll
get
be
confused.
bad too. I mean,
You can choose between actually two weapons.
so.
I
do we
heard
actually see
I heard Titanfall 2 was actually an improvement over the
Yeah,
original.
too bad the marketing was and the timing were terrible, so unfortunately no one bought it.
So can we get to see the gameplay in action as opposed to in a trailer, please?
We're showing what, for example, the tabs with what each character is capable of to do. That's a demonstration to me.
I get that. What I mean is like, can we get like a full-on gameplay demonstration as opposed to that just being
Yeah.
shown in a trailer? Because this is exactly what they did with the first rebooted Battlefront. They showed us gameplay, but only for trailer.
Oh, so what you're saying is we're not going to see anything till next year.
Back to make it a better experience for everybody. It's like putting your foot.
They screw this up.
I'm part of this.
What? They're going to be talking about participating in making the
Also,
trailer.
Duel of Fates.
It's a whole different level of fantasy. Three, two, one. And now, on behalf of the EA game
Wait.
changers and
Here we
What
go.
about single player?
world premiere of Star Wars
They
Well,
already
they always
released a trailer for a
advertise
single
multiplayer
player.
stuff for shooters.
Yeah, they already confirmed that there's a single player campaign anyway.
Yeah, but did they confirm that there's actually substantial single player, not just the table scraps that the first rebooted Battlefront gave us?
Well, that I don't know. Sorry.
well, unfortunately, that's a bit of a problem with online-focused games. Is that any single-player stuff is
Oh god,
Nevers?
the droids even have very stupid voices. I love that.
Yes.
Roger.
Yes. Praise the memes.
Yeah, this looks fine, I guess.
So they're not ignoring the prequels this time.
No, they have actually all characters and factions come from all three trilogies, pretty much.
So is Darth Maul gonna actually have a character this time?
Well, he was in the Clone Wars show and heard he's
And
been there.
in Rebels
And in
as
Rebels,
well.
yeah.
Okay, first page, that depends on if this game has a proper story mode, unlike the first rebooted Battlefront game.
Oh, really? Okay, then.
Oh no, not the Naboo Palace.
Well, this time apparently DICE are having 2 other developers to help.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see if that means
Remember,
something.
Visceral is also helping. That's why, for example, there is no new Dead Space. Here we go. Oh, also the Millennium Falcon is there. I wonder if I forgot the name. The ship from Dash Render will be playable.
The guy from Shadows of the
There you go,
Empire.
Jova. That's the protagonist, the girl which received the
Wait.
orders.
Pedro, Tia, are you talking about the guy from Shadows of the Empire?
Yeah. I know it's not canon anymore, but the ship is because it's still present in the edition of episode 4.
Why are they marking it on-site PS4?
I guess Microsoft Jova, this to me pretty much proves that there's no way that Anthem is going to be an Xbox One exclusive.
Well,
like,
it's weird. Anthem, they actually apparently must have paid them something because that's going to be shown at Microsoft.
It's common for Microsoft to do that kind of shit. They know they have an
EA
exclusive.
given up on Microsoft at this point.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. Much like Activision, if you remember, all the major Call of Duty news were always in the... Oh, there you go, Jova. You wanted single player? There it is.
Hey? So?
Actually, no. Sorry, Jova. I guess
never mind.
it's a multiplayer map.
I love Azu's tweet. Daft Punk is Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, A Way Out is gonna be on Steam, Xbox One, and PS4. So
no Switch, huh?
I can play it.
Playing Daft Punk music over this game.
Silly Teo. EA doesn't care about the Switch.
A Battlefront fan.
Is it John Boyega?
Because again,
It is actually.
Oh, John Boyega.
Yes, Deji's parent.
I'm sorry I can't be there with you because I'm doing a play in London.
I wonder how much he got paid to say that.
Let me guess. I forgot the name of his character. He's gonna be also in the game as one of the heroes.
Ben and Ray.
Finn, yeah, like the protagonist of Adventure Time. I keep forgetting.
We've seen Luke. We've seen all the other characters.
Yeah, I love what Marcel said. Seriously, guys, just shut up and show the game.
Of Star Wars Battlefront 2, alongside with Captain Phasma as part of the first season of Free.
That's nice. Can we see that?
On top of that, we also get to play on the new
A teaser.
Oh, in April there's gonna be a teaser trailer for episode 8.
Did you
We're in
seriously?
June.
I think it was on about the previous April just gone.
So this interview was made months ago.
Oh, it's gonna be DLC.
Oh, so Captain Phasma and Finn are gonna be the premiere DLC packs or something.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, are you serious right now? You're talking free DLC. Are you sure you're okay?
Wait,
Check your
free
pulse.
DLC? I'm sorry. Guys, are EA going delirious? Are they dying?
Wait, no. Did they actually say free DLC?
Free DLC, my A game.
I wasn't even aware that EA was allowed to say those words.
Free DLC from EA.
For free.
From the company that would charge you to unwrap your freaking game if they
The
could.
Last Jedi. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I noticed she put emphasis on the word free.
Okay, where's the catch?
Yeah, come on.
To the beta.
Yoda's lightsaber. I bet Pedro's excited.
Well, Yoda's my favorite, so yeah.
So, let us recap. New essential Star Wars story. Multiplayer across all 3 Star Wars eras.
Blitzscreen go. Okay, seriously.
Jova. Allow me to say it right now. It's already been confirmed that Anthem is also going to be on PS4, so the whole Xbox thing is pointless.
Okay, seriously, what is up with? Okay, what is up with companies trying to show split screen co-op like it's a new thing? That's been a thing since the Genesis era.
Apparently, remember, Microsoft forgot it with Halo 5, so I guess it's...
To be fair, most games have been so
that's actually...
anti-split screen, so...
Yeah, that actually has a good point. It's not exactly common anymore.
Really?
Oh,
Not
there.
really.
What is it?
Because there's online multiplayer is so prevalent nowadays. Most developers actually don't even bother with local multiplayer most of the time.
So, not to nitpick, guys, but how much have we actually been seeing gameplay footage as opposed to just seeing people talk?
Well, it's EA, so I was already expecting something like this.
But I mean, okay, look, compared to the last 2 E3s, this one seems like it's going a bit overboard with it. Like, okay, usually when they show a sports game, they show us like a ton of it. But now it seemed like they're just, you already know what's coming for these sports games. Here, they exist.
Oh, so is this a strategy game?
Yeah, no, remember, it's the plan of it. This is the multiplayer map, and that's only going to be unfolded. The attackers need to infiltrate the palace and conquer the point in the middle.
Oh, we're still talking about Battlefront 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll be excited when you show me some damn footage.
Show me something. Jova 2017.
Yeah.
I mean, I
There
think
it is.
Right, there you go,
And-
Jova.
As you
And
mentioned earlier about E3 being like basically a business and marketing thing, which it is, but I mean that's
There you go,
most
Jova.
prevalent with EA.
Go.
And
It's
Ubisoft.
awfully prevalent.
And Ubisoft, Shiro.
well, remember, Pedro, the problem with Ubisoft isn't them
Wait,
not doing this
Code
stuff; it's
isn't
them
Code Red in
oversaturating.
Star Wars for pilots? Why was that droid fighting on ground? Whatever.
Don't worry, Teo. Don't worry, Joe. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Teo, sorry, do it start with me. It's gonna be great.
Wait, what just happened?
It's gonna be great.
We
What
just
just
switch it
happened?
between we
Got
just switch it
bored and
between
skipped the
screens.
game.
So I actually wonder how many players each server or map will support. So basically, in this map, it's droids versus clones.
And considering how droids are easily destroyable.
Oh, how charming! Someone is already camping. What a jolly old bastard!
What an asshole!
Shiro, that's how you play Splatoon. Don't lie.
You can't camp.
Not
She's
just that,
actually
Shiro.
right.
With a lot of people, if my theory is correct, and each server is supporting a lot of players, you should like organize and start doing, for example, team fight and stuff like that, instead of just camping the living shit and snipe everyone.
Yeah, no. Like after, I'm not sure if it was a few weeks or a few months or whatever, but the game basically bans spawn
Oh,
camping.
what a terrible player in order to just suicide himself on that. Also, this is like the Naboo setting, I think.
Yeah, it's a Naboo setting from Phantom Menace. Yes.
Yeah. In case
You can
don't
tell. You
know
can tell
this,
because of the droids specifically.
Yeah, I recognize also the architecture. In case you don't know, Dweebs, the actual villa of Naboo was actually filmed in an Italian monument.
Okay,
No, I think it's still BRB.
okay, EA, you know what you did last year with FIFA The Journey? You showed us some story gameplay. Can we see some story gameplay here? Since, one of the main issues
You know,
with
Job,
the
you
last
were asking
Battlefront
for
game-
gameplay, now you're getting, and you're complaining about something else.
I'm asking for them to show me something interesting, but
Give
yeah,
me
we've got
time.
gameplay. All right.
After all, I'm actually surprised, for example, that we hadn't the sports guest star on stage this year.
Also, Jova, I mean this.
We had Star Wars guest Teo
True.
John Boyega.
Yeah, this is
True,
the
and,
finale,
the
Jova, so I'm sure they're going to show off quite a lot of this. So just be
And the
patient.
protagonist of
I'm
the story
hoping.
mode.
I'm hoping.
That's
Oh!
charming. Just ram into the player instead of actually trying to shoot him.
Well,
Really
yeah,
well
I mean, people are assholes in online games.
Yeah, this is gaming is also shaping out to be full of assholes.
I wonder if friendly fire is a thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think it was in the it wasn't at least Battlefront 2 from what I recall.
True,
The
it
original.
was.
I mean, they could show off, people actually playing fair, but that's not very realistic to how online gaming actually works.
True.
So hey, at least EA aren't lying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everyone is an asshole, so it's not scripted. Though. See, this guy's trying to do his best.
Hey,
I'm gonna be sick if they keep doing this.
We gyroscope.
Yeah, like, please no.
Don't worry, Shiro. I'm pretty sure, especially
Well,
considering the
Shiro,
Xbox
if you
One
don't-
control. The Xbox One control doesn't have gyros, so even if they wanted, they can't do it.
Not
Otherwise,
just that, sure. If you want to avoid that, just don't play with the spaceship battles. Just stay
Yeah.
on the ground. Oh, tank.
Tanks
It's a
are
shame
coming.
from what I've seen, but the environment is not that much destructible.
Not very keen on tank and tank-like characters, really. Just
well, this is literally a tank.
So it's more like vehicle control and everything.
My guess is, well, we did see some space stuff
Yes.
during the.
Well, the fact that we actually saw, aerial vehicles is a step up from the original
Oh, there you go, the
Battlefront.
bipedal vehicle of the clones. It's a smaller version. Yeah, it's a smaller version of the AT-AT.
From what it looks like, it's basically the original
Recipe 4,
Battlefront.
3, 2, 1.
It looks like the original Battlefront 2, just with better graphics.
Well, that's a good
more like the
thing.
original Battlefront 1. They haven't shown enough to make it
So
on par
if you
with the
want,
original Battlefront 2 yet.
So if you want to hear a fight online, you have to jump before starting or something.
Yeah, I'll give them this. It looks on par with the original Battlefront 1, but not yet on par with the original Battlefront 2. Content-wise, anyway.
And also, to be fair, Tio, don't destructible environments can't they cause lag if you're not careful?
Depends. I mean, if you contain the destructible and potential destructible environment, for example, what if you can actually, using your spaceship, actually take down the bigger spaceship and crashing it, it may cause damage to whatever is under it. Kind of like the Zeppelins in Battlefield 1.
It looks pretty.
It does.
And hey, you can fly through the you can fly under the tunnels. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the
Hey, just like you could do in the original Battlefront games. Thank you for bringing that finally back, EA.
The droid running looks so funny.
Yeah, I get that's the feeling, that the idea what we're going for, making the droids functioning yet goofy at the same time.
Just like good old Battlefront 2.
One thing I wish, and it's extremely unlikely, and not just because of not just because EA, but also because logistics and time.
There you go, Naboo Defense Force,
and hardware limitations and stuff. But I wish there were like battles where you can go both on the ground and in space. But that's
what the original Battlefront 2 could do.
I meant you could either you could do space battles, but you could actually fly down to the planets.
Well, that's what the original Battlefront 2 could do.
Yeah, you couldn't do space battles in Battlefront 1.
Actually, I'm talking about the original Battlefront 2.
No, Jovi. You don't actually. You can land on the enemy's ship, but you can't go down to the planet during a space battle. I tried.
Oh, well, they never really set that up with the maps in mind.
Yeah, I tried, and I was constantly told by my superiors, get back to the battle.
Well, Swibs. Are you talking about Battlefront 1, the reboot with that? Because to be fair...
No, Jova, the original 2, like you said.
No, I'm asking...
You said it like 3 times.
Okay, not for nothing, EA, but we get it. You can move on now.
This has gone on a little bit.
Actually, I think we want to go on up until one of the 2 faction wins.
Wait, really?
Okay.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, I agree with the leader. This is sad. I mean, okay, look, it's nice that they got all these features. The reason I'm egging on them is the fact that, good job, you brought back all of the features that you stupidly got rid of in the first place. Like, okay, it's nice that these are back, but... And yes, like you guys have said, this is going on a bit too long. Like, if you want to show more stuff, like I said, how about showing us some of the story gameplay? That's another thing we were asking for.
Honestly, Joe, I don't know how story gameplay will be that much different from this. You just have maybe your squad teammates, but the gameplay will be pretty much similar. Capture the point.
Well, for one thing, actually showing us that they're doing something new with story gameplay, as well as also showing us maybe some of the abilities that our protagonist has.
There have been some news releases over the past couple of months talking about the story with the new lead character and that.
This is still going.
Yeah, it is.
There you go. I think that's the mission over.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do my repeat of last.
Environment.
I'm not gonna do my repeat of last year's Ubisoft one because this doesn't look as nearly as boring as
Phase 2. Tried to breach the security.
Now we're on to Phase 2.
Actually, I think what it was, Jova. The first phase was similar to the escort the payload mission. We had to escort that tank in order to shoot the entrance. Phase 2 is actually to capture the point inside.
So you know what this means, guys? It's still gonna go.
Well, at least now we're gonna enter probably and be different.
And I love that. We cut to the thing they cut to is someone dying.
Oh, very good, Darth Maul.
Hey, Darth Maul.
All right.
As soon as Darth Maul can find anyone to hit.
Specialty, close combat, the ability, spin attack, chokehold. Wait, the Darth Maul had a chokehold.
Well, yeah, he does. But hey, he's certainly very acrobatic, just like he was in the film, The Phantom Menace.
Well, yeah, that's his. But I forgot, Jova, when they brought him back.
I know, but Django. No, it looks like Django. Wait. It's set during the prequels, though. Shouldn't it be Django?
Yeah, isn't it Django?
Boba.
Oh,
Yeah,
let me
Boba.
guess. It's teenage Boba Fett.
But
Not just that, not just that, Dweebs. I think you can just set your heroes before the map, even if it's anachronistically.
True. I mean, again, if this isn't story related, maybe it's them allowing you to pick or set whichever the special people you can play as.
We'll have to wait and see on that front.
As for your question too, I guess he learned it from Palpatine. I don't know. It would have helped if the prequels actually explained what the fuck the Sith even were.
The bad guys.
Okay, but why are they bad? Exactly.
Pepper Page, you don't ask other franchises why the bad guys were bad.
No, but that's the thing. But that's the thing, Dwebs. Okay, but they want. We learn in the prequels that they have demands. Okay, what are those demands? But they never tell us what those demands are. Like,
nobody ever said that.
Yes, they did. Dwebs, go back and watch the prequels again.
Besides, considering what Palpatine did, probably their goal was has always been absolute control and totalitarianistic dominion.
Yeah, he's using that, and the gullible Trade Federation lot to gain power himself.
Officer, weird. This officer looks like he fit more in the original trilogy.
Although,
well, Jova, to be fair, I've seen them.
One at a time, guys.
Pretty much the engineer in our FPS fights. It just deploys turrets.
Besides, Jova, I've seen the Clone Wars. The officers in that show do have the ones like in here. And remember, the Republic pretty much became the Empire, so that's why the uniform.
Oh, there it is. There she is.
Ray.
Did she die? Oh, there she is.
Okay, so yeah, it's definitely confirmed. Story times don't matter because Ray's here.
So I guess it takes place. So I guess it takes place after Episode 7, then.
Actually, Pedro and Jova, I think it's a good representation of what the game is like because we're taking from all the three eras of Star Wars. You have the old one with Darth Maul.
Oh, okay.
You have the original one with Boba Fett, and the new one.
So basically, this is Star Wars Star Wars Generations.
Well, it's like I said, Pedro, the multiplayer. Well, it's like I said, Pedro, the multiplayer mode likely won't really care so much about how story goes. That's again.
So it's kind of like with GoldenEye 007, where you could play as characters who are not from GoldenEye. Yeah,
here's what
to take a line from Jova, you could do that even in the original Battlefront 2.
Exactly. Glad they finally brought that over to the modern battle. So, one thing I do hope, though, can we please get a playable General Grievous?
I wonder.
Was General Grievous really the most popular character out of everyone, though?
No, Dweebs, that's Boba Fett, remember.
In order for that, he would have to have a character.
Well, he didn't have in the Clone Wars.
Well, that's the thing. I know. I'm talking about the prequels because I've never seen the Clone Wars.
Well, to be fair, the Clone Wars are technically part of the prequels.
I shouldn't have to watch the Clone Wars TV show to understand what's going on in the prequels. Sorry.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Well, I don't understand what's going on in the prequels, so...
Yeah, honestly, I felt he did his role well enough in the prequel movie.
Even if you don't want, if you don't know the deepest, how deep he is just you can just take him as a droid general, pretty much.
That's just the thing. He was defeated incredibly easily in Revenge of the Sith anyway, so even in...
Did you ever see those Clone Wars shorts by Genndy
Tartakovsky?
Sorry.
But not just that. Just because it's that, actually I think it's symbolic of the fact that he tried to be so powerful, but in the end, it was just that weak.
Can we actually be done now, please? Because this is...
Yeah, I'm also kind of. Yeah, we're done. Are we done?
Yeah. Well, the most important thing is that
No, that was just round one, guys. Time for
Oh
round
God,
two.
no! Please
Oh
make
my-
it stop.
Pray
This
to
is the
God
kind-
we don't get a hero.
This is a game that's best played, not watched. Oh, that's right. Sonic Runner's Adventure was released today without any fanfare. How nice.
Wait, without any fanfare?
Apparently,
A
yeah.
phone game
Yeah.
being released with no fanfare.
What a surprise, anyway.
See, that's the same thing that happened with your original game.
I mean, heck, even Mario Run didn't really get that much fanfare when it came
That's
out.
because they asked you for like $10.
Boom.
So, guys, ready to see more gameplay?
No, this is just replay of
recap.
the quote-unquote key moments, I guess.
Yeah, I hope they show the one where it cuts to a player, and as soon as they cut to the player, he immediately dies.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
And how
Shit
I loved it.
happens.
I loved it when Ray showed up with all the with the camera panning out and the big fanfare, and then she died like in 8 seconds.
Well, Dweebs, don't you see? This is how we show she's not a Mary Sue.
Not just
I
that,
hate
but
that term.
I thought she was fine, but whatever. Anyway, I guess it's to show that it's not scripted, Dwibs.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, honestly, I mean, even I wouldn't expect this game of all things to be scripted. I mean, that would be a low even for EA.
I don't think EA ever done scripted stuff. I mean.
No, what I mean is that we're actually watching an actual multiplayer match being played live instead of being a
It's not
scripted
rehearsed,
thing.
if that makes
Yeah.
any sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, inevitably, I think every FPS ever at least has a little bit of scripting.
But that's not like I said, that's not the kind of scripting we're talking about.
Well, it doesn't help that I'm like 1,000 miles away.
You're telling me.
I'm sure that all the people who are watching this stream totally are looking forward to going. Oh wait, seriously, wouldn't this make more sense to say to people?
Oh,
Guardian of Heroes, download on the App Store or Google Play.
Yeah, I know about it. It's similar to... How can I describe it? It's a standard MOBA, not MOBA, it's a standard mobile game, kind of like, for example, Final Fantasy Record Keeper or Brave Exvius. Collect your heroes, in-game currency, you get it from the missions and everything.
Yes,
are they trying to pad this out?
Yes.
You're done.
Stick a fork in you.
Nothing, guys, but constantly complaining for stuff to be done will not only not get us anywhere, it'll probably annoy the audience.
Can we go back to Satan, please?
Annoys you, may not annoy the
Dibs, I'm pretty sure.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure most people were thinking the same thing at this
So,
point.
are we done, or is something more?
Wait, let's listen.
Let's listen.
You're welcome.
What can
Thank
we
you
say?
to my mom, my dad, my friend.
My pet hamster.
All right, we're done, I guess.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, let's
Well,
wait for
just
them
wait
to-
until the credits or something.
Yeah.
But we can't play. We're
Oh, Galaxy of Heroes. Really? We conclude
They
on
ended
that.
with Galaxy of Heroes of
And
No, they said it would be.
no
It would be a
audio
reel.
whatsoever.
They said it would be a reel of games and shit.
Star
But yeah,
Wars,
where is
Gal-
the audio? I thought my
Star
screen.
Wars,
No
Galaxy of
audio.
Silent Heroes.
Congratulations.
This looks as terrible as the animation for Clone Wars.
Oh,
Well, it's mobile, so...
Oh,
probably-
at least
I
they
will
could do
fight you.
Whoa,
Says an
there's the
audio.
audio.
For free today.
And that's
Wait.
basically it.
Yeah,
Now
I
we're on the
think-
show floor.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to cut off with this.
Ended it with
Mobile.
mobile game.
Well, to be fair, to Jova, it's not like 2 years ago when they kind of ended on a mobile Minions game.
Never changed.
Oh,
EA.
God,
Never
that's-
changed.
I remember that.
And,
I still remember.
at least most of the conference wasn't taken up by the mobile game.
Anyway, yeah, I guess we can conclude with that with our final thoughts or something.
Indeed.
Okay,
Dedra?
so
Go ahead,
We
Dedra.
did say let's play, so I'm going to assume it's over now. Right.
Who wants to go first?
I'll
You
go.
did.
Dedra, go ahead. Well, Dweeb's okay.
Well, I didn't hate it like everyone else. They managed to show 3 games I was interested in, so that's an accomplishment. It's whatever, to be honest. I'll give them credit for them trying to have fun this time instead of just
Being po-faced.
boring business talk. But similar to Ubisoft, it just falls flat in its face.
Well, at least EA don't make us sit through Just Dance for 10 minutes.
well, they made us sit through Battlefront for. Oh my god.
Battlefront 2 DLC will be free instead of Season Pass.
Oh, well, that is still a shock.
I guess, sure.
Amazing, right?
Is that all,
really
Dedra?
feel sorry.
Yeah, I give it a C.
All right, Dweebs.
Yeah, it's like I said, there are some good things here. I mean the main plot line of the journey looks interesting enough, and yeah, it's nice to see that they're taking on board some of the criticism that the first Battlefront reboot game got, and they're improving it with this one. You're giving us more stuff to do, as well as the free DLC stuff.
Yes, what Deji's parents said.
But on the other hand, other than that, it's fine. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, I wasn't pissed off at anything. So there's that. Okay, that's it.
Pedro.
Well, yeah, like I said, Battlefront looks fine. I guess it's not the kind of game I'd want to play, but it looks fine for what it is, I guess. The only game that really sparked my interest in really was Brothers 2, A Way Out, which is basically a more realistic take on what Joseph did with Brothers. Yeah, that's I do like the concept of the permanent co-op gameplay. Like the fact that both me and my brother will be able to literally go away and do completely separate things at the same time. That's actually a pretty cool idea. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. So aside from that, it was an okay conference, I guess. I mean, I wasn't really bored until we got this demo of Battlefront that took way longer than it needed to.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
So
Sure,
it was okay. It was okay.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Well, basically everything Pedro said, and also I hope there's a lot more to the journey than just that decision. And like we discussed in
the playthrough.
In one of,
by
in
the
the
time
playthrough,
of the time of his recording, we're almost done with the first season.
I hope, as Dwibs mentioned as well, I hope that we, actually our gameplay actions actually have some effect on where the story goes. I mean, it kind of does in the first one, but nowhere near enough. And yeah, this conference was okay until the end, where it really, really dragged. So
yeah,
it gets a D from me.
Okay, I guess I'll go next then, unless you got something else to say.
Okay, go ahead, Joe. I'll say for last.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, for as much as I complained about it, I can't really bring myself to hate this because this was lackluster overall. I will say that A Way Out actually does look pretty interesting, and that was hands down the best thing shown at this E3 showing of EA. Again, my main issue this time was like, well, okay, look, I get that sometimes some games are going to be talked about more than shown, but here it was incredibly blatant that they just did not have much to show.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what's kind of sad. It's like, look, I want companies to have the courage to actually show stuff off. Here and there, gameplay-wise at E3.
I have a question. What the hell is Fee?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they never showed Fee!
I was about to mention in my thoughts about. Go ahead, Job.
Sounds familiar. Like what is?
It was an indie. It was an indie artsy game that they showed last year, but now it mysteriously disappeared. I guess the guy that was making it finally had that heart attack, and because of that, he had to quit the project or something. I don't know.
It's still planned to be released this year, so I guess we'll know it one day or the other. But they didn't show it. Go ahead, Job.
Yeah, it's really
honestly, Theo, they didn't show it, so I'm just gonna assume it's canceled.
Okay. Anyway, where was I? But yeah, you know what's weird though? I'd say this C3 show sort of actually had a bit of Ubisoft's problem. Pacing. Now, granted, it wasn't as prevalent as with Ubisoft, but stuff like the Star Wars Battlefront stuff, that was downright bad pace. The more they showed of it, the more I kind of grew some interest in it. But again, the problem is that, look, I want to be positive about it, and I did like how it started off with them pretty much acknowledging that Battlefront the Reboot was a crud game for so many reasons and that they're addressing them. The problem is that at best I can just say, hey, you brought back features that you shouldn't have got rid of in the first place because, again, yeah, they showed us a match, but nothing really definitively new and innovative about it. And okay, maybe they're just trying to make a game on par with Battlefront 2, the original. That's fine. Again, though, we didn't get to see much story gameplay stuff, which, again, that's another big thing, and yet you didn't show much of it. That's what gets us worried. And, okay, look, this may be a nitpick, but seriously, ending on a mobile game is almost never the best thing to do at E3. Just gonna say, unless that mobile game looks amazing or something nobody would see coming, example aside... Yeah, you all know what it is. No. Pokemon Go, Dwibs.
Anyway, in case you're wondering, Jova, the Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons was actually published by 505 Games, so it's not. It's even if it was trying to do, it cannot be in continuity with A Way Out.
Oh, that's fine. I don't even really know about that past game, but yeah, basically, this one gets a D from me as well, same as Shiroi. I mean, they managed to salvage it with A Way Out, and that Battlefront 2 is actually bringing back features, but other than that, they have a lot of brownie points. Also, the fact that they didn't really show much of the Journey 2. They just said, Alex Hunter this, Alex Hunter that. Oh, look, Alex Hunter's doing this one thing. We're not going to address whether or not we're actually addressing the problems with the story mode, but here's a new story mode. Also, it's weird how, you know how they mentioned the story mode in the Madden game? They didn't really tell us anything about that, surprisingly.
Yeah.
It's just there.
I mean, like, remember how last year was like, oh my god, guys, this is like the coolest new thing. An EA Sports game has story mode, and now it's just, oh look, an EA Sports game has a story mode. It's like, god dang, EA, did you actually kill the novelty of your games having story modes already?
No, there's not just a EA Sports game having them, 2 EA Sports games having them.
Oh, well, I guess the Street being back in NBA is nice, but I'm still waiting to see if that actually plays like NBA Street.
Well, didn't NBA Street play like the other games anyway?
Not quite, Dwibs. It played like a basketball game, but you had a lot of stuff that you could do outside the rules. Like, you'd actually do body slams, cool moves here and there, special combo moves. Yeah, you had combo moves, actually. It was... I don't want to call it like a fighting game, but you had all these different button combos to do all these cool new moves and stuff.
Yeah, okay, moving on.
Sounds a bit too complex for me.
Basically, I'm just saying, let's hope it actually plays like it. Then I'll get the game. So, yeah, basically, sorry, EA, it was a weak showing, but you did have 3 things that caught my interest.
All right, so.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. This seemed bit bland. Much like it was said, the lack of Fee and the other title, which was Sea of Solitude, which are still part of their program, original program, whatever it's called, was a bit bad. Although, again, A Way Out looks very promising from what it tries to do. Well, again, the concept is something that people may have thought, but actually never tried before. So it's still fresh. So it's going to be interesting to use. Madden with now basically story mode expanding itself into other sports titles seems okay with me. Although again, you need to engage good writers, EA. I mean, again, I don't personally have too much problem with the journey, but I recognize it as flaws with it. So you need to smooth those problems if you want to have consistent story modes, and you're hoping they're gonna sell in your sports games. The new Need for Speed seems okay. Again, not my cup of tea, but I can see it being a success due to how it's constructed and how it performs. Battlefront 2 was fine. Yeah, I agree. The demonstration dragged a bit way too long, but it showed what it needed to show, and we got also that chick on stage that's gonna be the protagonist of a single-player campaign. And speaking of that, also we got the
protagonist or antagonist, because she really looks.
Well, she's playable, so she must be the playable. In most cases, will be the playable antagonist. But my point is also the DLC for Battlefield 1, and again, surprised enough to not see the sport cameo on stage. You know, last year we had Mourinho, 2 years we had Pelé. It was kind of a tradition, and no, not this year. So interesting to know, actually. But I agree with what, well, I think Pedro said it. It was the pacing. The fact that they didn't.
Said the pacing.
Sorry, it was you, Jova. But basically, they didn't seem to have a lot to show, so they just stretch things out. And of course, ending on the mobile game, which honestly, the graphics are in par with a mobile game, and the structure seems to be standard. But it's not like the thing you need to promote in something like E3. It's stuff like you put a video on YouTube for your marketing campaign, and that's it. People are still gonna buy it anyway, so don't make a fool of yourself like that. Overall, not disappointing because I didn't came with a lot of expectation, but still a bit subpar, but with a couple of surprises that I welcomed.
All right, then. So that was the conference, I guess. So Debs, close us out.
Yeah. What Pedro said. That was the end of EA's conference. Join us next time for Microsoft's.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have more. We'll be more positive.
Honestly, after EA's conference, I'm actually hoping Microsoft can basically pull something
out of our asses.
Don't worry, Shiro. They'll show their new console, which is as powerful as a top tier PC. There's no games in it, but it's powerful. Anyway, see you in the
next. That one BioWare game is coming.
No, Veggie. It's
yeah. I forgot to talk about also Anthem, which is going to be shown at the Microsoft conference. So we'll see more of that.
It's not going to be an exclusive, Veggie. I've already checked. Anyway, see you.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya.